Welcome to Decentralized Energy Canada Spotlight Series. Today I'm joined by Brent Harris, who is the founder and executive vice president of Eguana Technologies. Hi Brent, how are you?
I'm great. How are you, Rachel?
Doing good, thank you. All right, I'll jump into the questions here. So first off, who is Eguana and what problem are you trying to solve?
So Eguana is a manufacturer of distributed energy storage systems. So we provide solar batteries to people that are putting solar on their home or their building and allow them to store that solar energy for use at a later time.
Why do people buy batteries? Where does the interest come from?
Well, that's different in different parts of the world. Right now, we're seeing the greatest demand coming out of California and other parts of the US for backup power, given the unreliability of the grid that's been seen there. But most of the world is really looking at savings on the bill. People's power bills are quite expensive. And now that the technology costs have come down for solar and batteries, it becomes cost effective to store your own solar energy during the day and use it at night instead of exporting to the grid and buying it back at night. And in those markets, backup power is seen more as a bonus on that. Whereas right now in California, the bill savings are seen as the bonus and the backup power is the key driver. The big one and always our biggest market has been Hawaii for the last 5 years. And really there it's cost driven and regulation driven because they've got so much rooftop solar on the grid. They won't allow more to go on without adding batteries alongside it to be able to regulate power flows. So there's a wide variety of reasons. And over time, we're going to see demand for solar and batteries show up everywhere around the world.
Perfect. And so there is quite a bit happening in the energy storage field. How are you unique compared to your competitors?
The unique selling point for Eguana is that we actually control what we call the power control system, which is built around the inverter. So this is the electronics that connects the battery to the grid. That's what we've been developing for years. And now, based on that core technology that is really the critical piece for distributed energy systems, we are building around that with our integration capabilities. So working with world-leading battery suppliers and bringing in IoT technology and networks to build the full energy storage system. So really it's the integration capability around that core power electronics technology advantage that we have.
And so how is Eguana contributing to social development and sustainability?
But we're doing that mostly through the deployment of our products. I mean, that's really why we started the company. We see in order for renewable energy to be deployed to its full potential and for everybody to be able to participate in that deployment, we need to put energy generation and storage and grid support capability right out onto the edge of the grid where the power is used. And then through IoT networks, you can coordinate these systems to deliver higher level megawatt scale services to the grid. So as we see this build out, it's a change in the whole paradigm of how power is generated, going from these centrally planned and controlled plants to communities and individuals being able to supply their own needs and then contribute to that network and building communities in a piecewise, rational manner.
And what milestones have you met as a company?
We've met many milestones over the years. We've got world-leading technology, so key milestones in getting certifications. You know, we're one of the only companies with power controls that's actually certified globally in all the major markets. But I would say commercially, the big milestones for us were our partnership with Mercedes-Benz, which got the company a lot of profile. We were really able to demonstrate our technology leadership. That has led more recently to our partnership with Duracell and launching our products branded as Duracell products into the US market. We're pretty happy to do it. And over the years, all those technical milestones we've hit have really come to bear now. I think we've built a reputation for the capability of the technology.
Yeah, congratulations. That's great. And so what were the most important lessons that you learned when you were trying to acquire and seek funding?
Well, I think there's lots of lessons over the years. We started out in a very different environment than today. So we've been a public company for the last 20 years. Um, I don't know if I have any lessons to draw from that, but it's a constant effort to make sure your investors and everybody understands where we're trying to head, understands what's happening in the industry, and able to pivot with us as we build the technology base and get it into the market. So I would say communication is a key part of that.
Mhm. And so, how do you see Iguana evolving into 2022 and beyond?
Well, where we're at right now is really extending our technology platform. I mean, 2022, the real focus is supporting Duracell with this market launch, but also continuing some of the technology advancements we've started in the last couple of years. One is the integration of batteries. So we're, I believe, the only supplier in the US market that has multiple batteries certified and multiple battery technologies available through the product line in the market. We're going to continue that, working on our partnership with Itochu Corporation, who's a leader in the battery supply chain. So always staying ahead of the battery technology and working with new technologies like the one from 24M that we announced last year. And then on the other side, building out our capability on the IoT side. We've been working with partners on that, but now bringing more of that capability in-house so we can really manage our own fleets and be able to deliver those services to the utility from our fleet of systems.
And my final question, where can people go to learn more about you?
Well, our website is always a great place to go. We try to keep that the center of everything. That's eguanatech.com. Of course, we try and keep people up to date with our latest activities through Twitter and LinkedIn, but you'll find everything you need to know on the website.
Awesome. All right. Well, it's been great chatting with you.
Great to chat with you, Rachel. Thanks for taking the time and the interest. We're excited to keep pushing decentralized energy forward here in Canada and around the world.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks.